I don't need to tell these people who I am if you want to do it for me, so go ahead. Let them know. But make sure you tell them that I've been to places and on stages that you could never go and how there's more potential in my discarded toenail clippings than you could ever show. You little fucking show biscuit. You would have been so safe for just staying at home minding your own business, because now, the moment you see a size 12 heading towards your face, that's when you get your soul lifted. No. Since you look like a racist, I'm going to punch out all your teeth so all you can speak is broke English. Look. Look. So pull no punches means to show no mercy, and Steve didn't deserve the way that I talked to him, but you also worthy. You're about to get both barrels, way worse. All you got to do is stand there, play your part and laugh. Well, I tell you, I'm going to turn your Nana's final resting place into a party gaff. I'm talking.
Rest in peace, Nana.
All you got to do is stand there, play your part and laugh. Well, I tell you, I'm going to turn your Nana's final resting place into a party gaff. I'm talking overkill, Wiggin. Like I will throw a super sweet 16 when your sister passes, throw your little cousin in that same cremation box, make your grieving auntie sniff the ashes. I am horrible. But they ain't the only ones getting... I am horrible. But they ain't the only ones getting roasted. Bro, look at you. You look like general personal hygiene and women all over the world don't fuck with you. You look like you had Fred and Rose West style parental figures who were all so rough with you. You look like someone I can't teach no class to and there is no substitute. And now look, who could have predicted it? One chance encounter could have been so fatal and you get buried so deep by the time you think of the winter. You're like a snow angel. Which is funny because you leave no impression. You are so forgettable, literally. The definition of bland. Well, I just turned up explosive, ready to proceed with the demolition at hand. I'm here to bring the building down. Even if that means throwing you to every single foundation holding a building up. You can't start with this level of energy and momentum, bro. You got to take your time, slowly build it up. And I know this guy ain't skilled enough, so you will lose. Because no weapon formed against me shall prosper. And you, the epitome of a fucking tool. I told you. You're someone I can't teach no class to, but that didn't mean you won't get fucking school. Do your little hibbity fuck off.
Let's go, make some noise, people! Let's go, Raz.
Right then. I think I'm right when I say I'm battling a racist bastard who hates white men, but I guarantee he cries when I'll be battering his face in after, because this is my den. Yeah, I'm taking over the love shack. I've brought a rucksack full of drugs so I can make enough money to catch the bus back home. Yeah.
Let's go.
I'm taking over the love shack. I've brought a rucksack full of drugs so I can make enough money to catch the bus back home and be forever known as the guy that brought Don't Flop It's Buzz back. Jazz, you can suck my nutsack. On second thought, actually, you'd love it, so fuck that. Sorry, Rowan. I know we said no homophobic shit, but you've matched me up against a married man that loves balls and dicks. So just let me roll with it. I'm clowning, listen, I'm clowning. Speaking of clowns, listen to me, Sideshow Bob. You definitely had a willy inside your gob. And you had deviant intentions when you first applied for Don't Flop, but now you're getting fucked on cam by a straight white dude, whether you like it or not. Yeah. And that doesn't mean you can label me gay, G. No, but seriously, what few come out with disabled Jay-Z? It's like the lights are on, but no one's home. A few triangles short of a full Toblerone. 0161, on the phone, cause Bugsy Malone's packing a chromosome. When I first heard Jazz say white people don't belong in hip-hop, I got pissed off. Pissed on his dishcloth and turned this bitch mop and started wiping the floor with him. He's pissed off because he's battling a white MC that's got more rhythm. I'm pissed off because I'm battling Will Smith with dwarfism. Or is it Jaden with autism? Or is it a combination of both of them? See, I figured you out. You think that you're a tough guy who's had a rough life, but I must pry. Is it because your love life's run dry, because you've got yourself a young wife, but you've only made her come twice? And one of them was an accident. You was fingering her in the back of a taxi and somebody ran in the back of him, touched the fucking spinal. See, I've figured you out. You think that you're a tough guy who's had a rough life, but I must pry, because I think that your love life's run dry, because you've got yourself a young wife, but you've only made her come twice. And one of them was an accident. He was fingering her in the back of a taxi and somebody ran in the back of him. He touched the fucking spinal cord and made a back spasm. I'd have tipped the taxi driver, but Jazzy had just got mad at him. Time.
Let's go! Let's go, bro.
So you wanted a war.
Fucking right.
Fucking right, sure. So you wanted a war. Planned it all out in your head like you was ready to do this, but now it turns out that plot's full of more holes than American school kids. I will bury this nuisance. Now it turns out that plot's full of more holes than American school kids. I will bury this nuisance, but I'm going to leave you alone for a couple bars, because I know you're shook. Plus there's a couple things I need to get off my chest before we close the book. Fuck Rabdor, the absolute pussy. You mean work tell you you can't do battles no more and you just accept that? So they control your work life and now they dictate what you can and can't do in your personal life? I can't respect that, dead that. Speaking of things I can't respect, I'm with Jack Boy, you know, because sometimes I can't understand the nerve of these wiggers. You start talking about call signs from X, Y, and Z, but no one's heard of these spitters. The only people who matter right now is me and them. You better hope they like your funny shit, because if you drop the ball, you know I'm about to pick it up and run with it all the way back to your mum's house where you still live and punch the bitch, bro. I give a fuck if you make music. I will not download, press like, click links, repost, none of it. But I will dislike everything on every platform and comment under every song, proper shit. I will dislike everything on every platform and comment under every song, proper shit. And if your music's trash, your battles are more painful to watch. All your mumbling and stumbling verse. Just Trev, someone asked you to say the bar again, you forgot it, started fumbling. What the fuck's up with him? See, fuck you. I rate Trev. Because I watched him and Jack punch each other up for charity. With no beef. We could go 3 rounds in that fashion, but it ain't really a fight when you're going to leave with no teeth. See, it's just guys like you who piss me off. Think you're an international player because you kissed one Spanish bird. It's guys like you who just piss me off. Think you're an international player because you kissed one Spanish bird. Well, that act is gigantic. You drop me and my niggas in Paris, watch me draw more French girls than Jack from Titanic.
Right. I don't think you know me, so I'll introduce myself formally. It'll be good practice for when I'm in court next week for drunken disorder. I'm Raz Ren, a retard who's as crooked as my teeth are. I walk into the street to start a beef with a police car. I'll beat the police over the head with a piece they reach for. You're the kind of guy to grow weed to provide and keep warm. I'm the kind of guy to kick the fucking door down and tell your family to keep calm if they don't want to seek harm and then drive away with my new police car in your weed farm. You, my friend, are melodramatic. You told all your boys you went on a graft, but in reality you just took your granny on cash in the attic. Mate, you're a spastic. You're the only gangster I've ever met who thinks a stretch is elastic. Seriously, boys, you aren't no match for me. You think you're a G, but actually you just work inside of a toilet roll factory. False as fuck, bro, and I can tell. I mean, like, your outfit looks well, but you smell like Cushell. Yeah, I said it. Yeah, I fucking said it. You're a married man now, so all you do is have hand sex. Turn up to a battle rap smelling like Andrex and then stand next to me with a mad flex like you don't know I'm from Blackburn, a place where we snap knees and crack decks. I get you killed off crackheads for till for crack decks. We're not the same. Me and you, Jazz, we could go way back. Blaze a tune, listen to Tupac, maybe lay back on a beach, but instead of that I'm doing freestyle because I forgot the shit that I wrote, but still my freestyle's better than anything you bring, bro. So what I'm going to end on this bar is, what the fuck are those?
What the fuck is it? What the fuck are those, bro? Seriously.
Sweakers, man.
That shit. I'm going to keep this round short and sweet because it's the one I hate the most. I got to talk about you. So every word I say outlining your problems is just outlining the chalk around you. You look like trouble. Not like women in a brightly lit public area with CCTV still clutch the bag and walk around you. Spice. Sports Direct. Smack. That's the vibe I'm getting. Spice said looking spaced out with no idea what's happening. That type of cretin. You were in trouble the moment that we locked in, and then I watched him. I don't know what went on in your childhood, but somebody definitely dropped him. Because you are not all there, up there. Me neither, but in a different sense. I'm a loose cannon, gone rogue and never coming back. You're just thick and dense. You need to know 2 things that are absolutely certain. Number 1, your baby mother is a total cum rag, and Chester are not taking any applications for a local scumbag. Now,
Keep it in.
I was just going to freestyle a couple of bars about how you looked and then end the round there, but that's in that post where you said you were confident. Of doing what? You are inferior in so many ways. 3 rounds ain't enough time to run through the lot. But for starters, the jokes are funnier, the bars hit harder. I outperform you and project more, and I don't show up to my battle sipping cider looking like Death's Door. I wrote material and have wins against battles you can only have respect for. I will beat you on FIFA, blackjack, poker, connect for. You've been here before, well I'm here. I will beat you on FIFA, blackjack, poker, connect for. You've been here before, well I'm here now. There's a new name they can check for. If it ain't a victory to me, then you better tell me the fucking correct score. That's time.
Let's go.
Right, this one's for your boys, yeah? This one's for your boys. Manny boys, you understand this shit. I'm at an unreachable feat of skill and I'm peaking still. I scribe words down on a sheet designed to seek and kill. Lad, you get all your designer shit from Cheetah Mill. We ain't the same, we ain't the same. We ain't the same. You've had 22 battles. That's some fucking journey, man. I've had 1 tryout and 2 battles, so this is just the start of my journey, man. Yeah, you heard me, man. I just rhymed journeyman with journeyman, so you get me. Is that right? Is that right?
Run it back.
Wow. It's levels, bro, levels.
Fucking Blackburn, mate, I told you.
Love, life, compassion, humanity. Yes. Let's go.
He's had 22 battles. That's some fucking journey, man. I've had 1 tryout and 2 battles, so this is just the start of my journey, man. Yeah, you heard me, man. I just ran journeyman with journeyman. So you get it into your thick skull that you're nothing but a journeyman. We ain't the same. We ain't the same. My last, I'm not making excuses, but I have to explain. My last battle, I turned up. My head was a mess. I was stressed and depressed because all the shit that life was throwing at me was weighing heavy on the chest. I lost far too many precious souls and I laid them all to rest. Plus, I was blamed for the death of my best mate, so imagine my head state. That's post-traumatic. Put all that on top of being a recovering cocaine addict, and I'm surprised I wasn't put in some straight sorted jacket and placed in a safe space where the walls are padded. It's all been tragic. We ain't the same. Because you were out of your tree competing against me. Lad, you got PTSD doing your GCS. All joking aside though, mental well-being is important. Just speak up if you're feeling low and start being more supporting. Unless it's you though, cunt, in which case I'll puncture a hole in your throat and dump your body off a boat into the most remotest part of the ocean. I'm only joking. And I hope you can tell that's all it is. I'm running out of time now, yeah, so I'll leave you all with this. Speak up about your mental health, please, because someone's pleased that you exist. I'm spreading love inside the love shack tonight, so fuck it, boys, let's all get pissed.